You got to stand for something, and I think it's really key that your players buy in to those things. So took over a program that had, needless to say, probably a little dysfunction. And, we came up with the words and the definitions of what we wanted our team to be about and what we wanted our identity to be. And at the time, it was unity. And so we worked at that. And then compete was one of those other ones, and toughness was one of those. And we've built that out to trust and compete and respect, toughness and accountability. We work on it all the time. Those qualities, those characteristics take no talent. Someone can be competitive, but their journey may have started here and someone else's competitiveness may be up here. But you're constantly trying to improve those things. You have to learn how to respect the game. What does it take to be great at the game? Respect practice, respect the locker room, respect your professor when you walk in there. What does that look like? So we talk about those things because it's like you got to get rid of things that are bad habits and things that are going to bring your culture down, and you got to grow the habits and the behaviors that are going to make your culture rise. If we're not doing the right things as behaviors, culture, treating each other right, being a great teammate, learning how to be a great teammate as we learn to be a great player, then everything else will crumble. My faith matters, and that's why the culture piece is so big. I think everything about our culture and what our core values are really stem from having a moral compass. I don't want to be the god of this program. I want to have accountability in my behavior and how I run a program, how I treat players, how everything is run. We need accountability from our standpoint, staff standpoint, player standpoint. To me, it stems from just my belief in my Christian faith and who I serve. I've got to be more than just a basketball coach. I've got to find value and fulfillment in who I am, and who I am is because of what Christ did for me on the cross. And then I've got to value our players and make them understand they're more than just a basketball player. Because again, you can go through really low times. You can lose a lot of games, and you devalue yourself, you think badly of yourself, and we just have to remember we just have a huge journey in front of us. And we're trying to just soak in celebrations, yes, but suffering. If we have to suffer through a bad season or a loss or adversity, we don't want to shy away from that. We want to grow in that and understand that there's a purpose in that. Let's take that on and live it well and understand that we're loving the people that we're doing these things with and loving what we do. And sometimes that doesn't always turn out the way it's supposed to on the scoreboard, but there's value in who we are and how we do this and how we love together. I played in high school for a coach that pressed full court. It didn't matter if we were up 60, we were still pressing. Like, it was just our mindset, that was our identity. And that really fit my style. I could pick up full court, I was quick enough to play, that way. And that benefited me when I got to college, because the University of Texas loved to play full court and press. And I was fortunate enough to play for just an amazing coach at Texas, Jody Conrad. And probably she's influenced me the most. How I coach, my expectations, the demands that I put on the players, just how she treated people on and off the court. But not everybody can be like Jody Conrad, and you shouldn't be. You got to learn from everybody, but then you got to be yourself and be really authentic, because no one's going to believe you or follow you if you're trying to be somebody else as a coach. Every summer I would go try out for USA Basketball, so I'd be with the team, for 2 months, for 8 weeks. And then the next summer, it was the World Championships. And so we got together for a month before the World Championships, and we went to Russia and played in Russia 2 different times, and we won a World Championship. But when I get up on the Olympic stand, first off, I have a lot of pride knowing that I'm kind of in an exclusive club. I've been in those opening ceremonies and closing ceremonies, and then a little bit more exclusive when you think about standing on the medal stand and getting a gold medal put around, and you're watching the flag come out of the rafters and the national anthem. And at that moment, that was the best individual accomplishment. I just sat there and probably bawled and just thought, out of all the people who gave me this chance, I just wanted to represent them. My dream became their dream. And the people in your lives that do that for you to try to get you to accomplish what you want, this is the ultimate in what you want to be as a basketball player. When I got this job, I wasn't sure. When I came in to interview, I wasn't sure. I mean, someone drove me around town and they said, this is downtown, and it was 2 blocks. No one had ever won here. I mean, they had won NCAA tournament in 40 years. walk into the interview and you just meet the people. I find out in life that it's all about the people. You know, it doesn't really matter. I worked in Manhattan, Kansas. Back then, that wasn't a real happening place. I went to Greeley, Colorado, and we won all those places. So it was like, well, why can't we do it there? Maybe it's just that we didn't have the right people. Maybe they needed a coach that fit this place, kind of blue collar, gritty, you know, willing to do the work that it takes. There were so many other coaches here at the time, Coach Leach in football, just women's basketball hadn't. And I've come to love Pullman. The people here are unbelievable. I love Coug Nation. You can't go anywhere in the world and you don't hear a Go Cougs. So I just felt like if you get the right people, it doesn't matter where you are. We want to go where the talent is. If we can get one of the best players out of any place in this world, any country, there's no place in the world that plays basketball like this. Every international that we brought in here, they're just wide-eyed in the facilities, in the personnel that we have around our team, strength and conditioning coaches, the medical, the trainers, the academic support. You almost can't fail. You just have to not try. And if you really want to aspire to be a great pro or you want to be a professional basketball player, which almost every international player does, they're just like, that's a place where I can get better. And that's what they come wanting to do.
I've been playing basketball ever since I was little, like probably since I was in kindergarten, but I started really taking it seriously, I would say, my sophomore year of high school. My dad, he has been a big part of my journey. He's definitely helped me develop like my physical skills and stuff like that, and just kind of has helped me embrace my height on the court. And then I would say that my mom, she definitely helps me more with like my mental side of things and just, you know, being kind to myself and moving on from my mistakes. My dad was a coach of mine growing up, and he has a lot of experience under his belt. I would say in high school I also had a really good coaching staff, and I played for a really good team. So my coaches always held me to a high standard, which is what I knew I would be held to at the college level, so I feel like I was really prepared that way. The biggest challenge definitely has been my health this season. I really just like try to surround myself with my team and my parents and the people that, you know, support me the most, and my team has done a great job. The coaching staff has done a great job at just supporting me and backing me through every step. I've grown in like just mental strength, and then just also being a better teammate. I try to watch a lot of film, especially with my coaches when we have our weekly meetings, and try to improve that way, especially when I'm not being able to practice. When I am sitting out, I try to watch my teammates and just make sure that I'm getting the mental reps, and then also just asking questions a lot so that I can make sure that I'm ready when I go back in. I think there's always room for improvement on that stuff as well. Like obviously I can always do a better job at finishing, so definitely trying to get more reps when I can, down low. And then also I would say right now I'm still continuing to work on my outside range and just making sure that it's more extended.
We rise in the West. We see the boundless horizon. We celebrate long days and the longer light. It ignites our passion. It fuels champions and inspires those who play lights out. As each day sets, we are always the last one standing. It's our zone because we rise in the West, the West Coast Conference.
Pass.
Pass. Pass.
Grab. By themselves, everywhere, every time.
Oh my god.
Grab.
Pass, I'm not a fan.
She's gonna pass everything. She's not gonna like anything except
Just tell me something
pasta,
good.
pizza, yes, grab. That's it. Grab.
Grab. See?
Grab.
Oh, grab. Absolutely.
Grab.
Pass.
What is
Grab.
that? What is it?
It's like the... I'm gonna...
It's a veggie?
Yeah, the green circle that we get sometimes for appetizers.
Ah, edamame?
Okay.
Oh, cucumber.
Nah, Brussels sprouts.
Oh no, then no, pass.
Brussels. Oh, Brussels.
Sprouts.
Oh. Pass.
Oh my god, no. No.
I'm not gonna talk.
Pass.
Pass.
Yes, grab.
Pass. Oh, ketchup.
Pass.
Grab if it's well cooked.
Grab.
grab.
Yeah.
We grabbed everything.
Thank you guys for watching.
Go Cougs!
Na minha cabeça! What you looking at? Aí! Oh la la! Please don't include this in the video, because I just airballed. Hi, my name is Tanja Valančić and welcome to WSU practice. It's a microphone.
Oh.
Do you want to say something in it?
No.
Yes, you do.
No.
Come on, say good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning. Charlottetta, Charlottita.
Bonjour!
Bonjour.
You choose the worst person to be mic'd up. She's gonna...
You can move.
What?
Something to the mic.
Hello, Mike.
Hello, Mike.
Ryan.
Do you want to say something? Say something.
Hello.
Hola.
Bonjour tout le monde.
Bonjour tout le monde. 2, 3. I got you. Sorry, Bin. 6. 9. 30. Let's go. Let's go. 3. Go there. Go there.
Did I see that? Yeah, catch it, girl.
I'm first.
Yeah, catch it. No, we're good. Yep, catch it.
Wait.
I got it. Right now, let's go.
Cougs on 3, 1, 2, 3.
Cougs! That's it. Thank you for coming to practice. Hope you enjoyed it and go Cougs.
We want to be elite coaches. We want to be elite player development. We want to be elite, mental development kind of coaches that get them to the level where they can just walk into any situation professionally as a basketball player and be prepared to succeed. But we also want them to be the very best teammate they can be, those two pillars. And if we can create that environment, that's what I strive for every single day, all year long. I think about how do we make so-and-so better? How do we make sure that she's growing as a teammate and as a competitor and as someone that's gonna get more out of the person next to her than she is herself? Like, we're always trying to marry those two things and make sure that our players just feel like they've maxed out, they've achieved everything they possibly can, growing through losses, growing through hardships, growing through injuries. I think how we built the program was the right way. There's some rocky parts of trying to get a team that hasn't won. We've done great with players that have come in as freshmen and stick 4 years. We had the 3 20-win seasons in a row because we kept a group together. Nowadays, I don't know how that's going to be. If people leave in the portal, we had 5 leave, and so that totally disrupted our flow and our pattern of that's how we've done it, and it's been successful that way. And now all of a sudden you can be 10 new players every year, and now that recipe may have to change some. And can they leave our program if they didn't get everything they want and still go, I got better, I love my experience, I love my teammates, I love my coaches, I love the journey, and I am a killer now that I've walked out of that program, on and off the court. And I'll be a great pro no matter what area of work I go into or what I do in my life. These things are going to be my foundation throughout my life.